you go.
Good afternoon. My name is Terry George. I work for Worldwide Security at 1 Commercial Avenue in Garden City. We're here today to go over the bid process that the town of Islip follows. I've been doing bid work for probably 25 years now, and I've never come across a situation that we do have with this bid for the security of the town of Islip. Although we are the low bidder and we've gone over the specs over and over, we meet all the qualifications that were laid out. We don't understand why there would still be a question as to why they wouldn't award us this project. We are more than capable of handling the project that's in front of us, and we would just like to know exactly what the bid process and award process is for the town of Islip.
Okay, I'm going to turn this over to the town attorney for an answer.
Good afternoon. We did speak on the phone yesterday, myself and your colleagues, and we tried to explain the determination that my office came to after an extensive review of the documents.
Can I interrupt you for just one moment? I would like to know how you handle other bids, not in particular this one, because I know how this one is being mishandled. I'd like to know how the other bids are handled. Do they go through this procedure as we have gone through numerous meetings? There was one time there were 5 of us on our way to a meeting, and 5 minutes before we were here at this location, we received a phone call that the meeting is canceled. I mean, there has been many things that we have gone through, not to mention how much money it cost in salaries for all of us that are involved in this project. So aside from this project, I would like to know how you handle other projects, because we're not happy with the way you're handling this one according to our experience in the big world.
We do have a separate purchasing department, as you're aware, and that department strives, along with the counsel of the town attorney's office, to comply with the letter and intent of General Municipal Law 103, the public bidding statute. This isn't a typical bid because while you were the low bidder, there were questions raised as to whether or not your bid was responsive. And that's when we decided to call you into the single meeting that we had with you some weeks ago to ask you some questions. And then based upon your answers and on some, based upon independent research, we came to some conclusions which I shared with your colleagues and yourself yesterday on the phone.
Right, but actually all our questions have never been addressed. As far as what we think the other company has or doesn't have. For instance, the specs clearly say that to provide the town of Islip with a high-quality central station, the following list of features and physical equipment at its site shall be required. The central station that monitors the town of Islip alarm communication shall. Now, what I would like to know is, did you go and inspect to see if each of the companies do have a physical site at their headquarters that is a central station?
I'm not aware that the town conducted a site inspection for things that were represented in papers.
Okay, so then how can you make a determination that we don't have it and think that they do have it when you didn't go look at either one of our sites?
I'm not so sure that the town made that determination that you don't have it. That was not one of the reasons that we looked at your bid to be.
Well, one thing I know for sure is that they don't have it. They do not have,
They, you're referring to?
meaning the other company does not have and own their own central station. Worldwide Security has their own UL New York Fire approved central station at 1 Commercial Avenue in Garden City. It is owned and operated by the same owners of Worldwide Security.
Okay.
I don't think that we have to say too much more besides that. We've been in business for over 30 years. We have hundreds of school districts. In fact, we have Sayville and Bayport Blue Point as just 2 of the school districts.
Ms. George, I just wanted to reiterate what I said on the phone yesterday, which was that after a review of bid documents, the paper that was submitted in response to the bid, our office made a determination that your bid was not responsive in 2 aspects. The one was that one of the bid specifications called for a document from GE Security that the security system contractor is an authorized agent, security integrator, and Muratone Fire Systems authorized sealer. At our meeting with you, we asked you why that document hadn't been provided, and one of your representatives indicated that you are not you cannot service Muratone. Even if it's been acquired by a separate company, you don't have the ability, you yourself, your company, to service Muratone equipment, which is what we have here at Town Hall, and what we have in Holbrook Country Club.
Okay, those are 2 systems, and we do have the ability to service those systems. And we can get the equipment to service those systems. And if we can't, we are ready to replace those systems free of charge to the town of Islip at no cost, and with a system that not only we can service, that anyone can service. And just to make everyone aware in this room of the GE Security and Muratone equipment is no longer in business. They have sold to UTC, another company. Muratone will no longer be manufactured. And like I said, we are ready to replace those systems free of charge to the town of Islip. And we are over $38,000, the low bidder.
Excuse me. We're really not going to, this is a public portion of the meeting. You made your statement. Please, if you're going to answer the town attorney's comments, try to be brief and to the point. There was a second reason I believe that was
Okay.
she was going to mention. She made a statement, and your answer was related to it, but didn't really answer what the criticism was. But number 2.
Okay, number 2 was that the bid specifications require that the bidder shall hold all licenses, permits, and certifications directly. No subcontracting or third-party arrangements shall be permitted. And what we found in our review of the bid was that your company, Worldwide Securities, is actually a DBA for a corporation. And that being said, the corporation itself would be the true bidder. American Technology Securities, I think is the name.
American Security Technologies.
Okay. And if that is the case, then the town is entitled to know with whom it's contracting. So if Worldwide is indeed a DBA, which we discovered on we've doing our own research on the Department of State website, then that information should have been disclosed to us, and then certain corporate information would have been required to have been contained within the bid documents.
On at least, if you looked at the bid papers, ours, on at least 3 other pieces of paper, forms that I had to submit with that bid, it did say American Security Technologies, Inc., DBA, Worldwide Security. Worldwide Security, yeah, it did. I could show you where they are. They're on the central station papers. They're on a license. So the thing that I don't understand is that when I go to a bid opening, normally if someone wants to dispute the low bidder, it is the other vendors in the room never the customer. The customer is always willing to fight to keep the low bidder. So I am totally confused